Hi there, Mark here again. Welcome to this part 2 of my Audi Quattro Rallye A2 body set. We're going to finish off building it, hopefully, or finishing it I should say. The paint's done. What we're going to be doing in this video is applying all the decals, all the stickers, following the instructions. Basically, what Tamiya are saying here is that you need to put the stickers on in number order. I think this does help with where sometimes you might need to overlap one sticker over another, so they need to go in the right order. So we'll follow that. First thing I need to do is take off the front bit of the protective coating. Always looks nicer when this comes off. Okay, so number 1 and number 2 look like they might be quite difficult to put on. Might need the hairdryer to soften the sticker to go around these corners, but looks like number 1 goes there, and then this is number 2, and this needs to, I don't know if you can see there's a cutout I've made on the front, because that's got to go around this complex curve in the front corner of the wing, and that's going to go on something like that. So I'm not going to show every sticker, obviously, else we'd be here for about 10 hours, but if I find any tricky bits along the way, I'll stop and explain that. Otherwise I'll fast forward a lot of this. It's probably not possible to see this on camera, but there is a very, very faint line there, which is the shut line of the bonnet, and I'm pretty sure that that black line on this decal is designed to go along that line. So that's what I shall attempt to do first, and I will test fit this. So what I'm going to do is just carefully fit this along that line of the front of the bonnet. And I think it's going to go something like that. Okay, so I'm happy that's on that shut line. Let's get my cloth. And you do need to press it in. There is, I don't know if you can see that, there's a ridge there on the bonnet. Just need to be careful. We get the sticker into that. Okay, looking at the art, it looks like that line, the black line on this sticker, needs to go over that black line, otherwise it'll be too wide. Okay, yeah, I think that's right. So with this one I'm going to line it up, line the 2 orange pieces up together and go from there. Now I just had to stretch the sticker out. It was actually curving the wrong way. Seems to have got a straight line there. So for this I'm going to take all of the backing off and try and get that black line aligned with the one that's already on. Apologies if I don't get all this on camera, but it's difficult to do and keep it in shot. Yes, you do, you have to bend the sticker. Okay, so yeah, I've had to stretch this kind of to the left to get that line to match up. Let's try and get this seated around that nice curve now. Okay, so that's the top of the first wing done. It looks like it wasn't too bad. Yeah, quite happy with that. Let's carry on with the next sticker. Well, that's a relief. I always enjoy it once the first couple of stickers have gone on. So yeah, that's gone quite well. Looking really nice. I like the colour scheme. Just going to put on sticker number 23 now. Now this is going to be a little bit tricky because this is going to go across the top of the grill there. It's a very awkward sticker to cut out, and it should just give me a nice straight line where my wobbly paint job is. So let's have a go at this one. So that's giving us a nice straight line. It does overhang a little bit now. I think I've stretched it a bit, but we can always just trim that off with a craft knife. Again, with these longer ones, sometimes it's best to take the backing off. Just get it in the right place. Okay, for the smaller stickers like this, the headlights, I like to take the backing off and then position it with a scalpel, and then just get in the right position and press down. That's most of the front done. Quite pleased with that. But now onto the trickiest part by the look of it. This is stickers 6, 11, I think 14 and 10. I've already cut them out. As you can see, some very awkward shapes here. These got to all fit into these little cutouts, I think, so that's got to go and fold around there. Lots of curves there. We've got this tricky one here, looks like the most difficult to me. That's got to go around the rear window like so, and there's a cut there that we're going to have to fold in, and then that's got to fold all around the back of the hatch, and then this lovely chap has got to fit along here, making the window frames as we go. I think they should all, you might be able to see there, slots in. I've got the hairdryer out because there's lots of curvy bits here, so I'll put them on in the order it says. So starting with this one, I don't think there's any easy way of doing this, guys. It's basically take your time, don't rush. It's probably going to take me twice as long as it did to build the chassis to get this this job done, but anyway, let's have a go with this number 6. So yeah, there was just using the hairdryer just to soften this up to get around these curves. It worked not too bad actually. So let's carry on and try and get the rest of it on. So what I've tried to do is get this lined up with the rear light at the back as best I can. I'm not sure if this is the right way, but it looks like it's going to line up there, and this is heading towards that black sticker there, so let's have a go at that. Seems to be somewhere near, so it's gone round these curves okay with a bit of softening. It's gone round the back okay there, so let's try and get this. Looks like the trickiest one to me. Was it number 14? Okay, so that's about as best as I can get it. I think it's looking not too bad. I think it's pretty much lined up. Not sure about this bit, but all these stickers line up with the rest of the window, so yeah, we'll find out when I put the rest on. So I'll just crack on with that. So that's most of the main decals on now, or stickers on both sides. I've got to say it's pretty difficult to line these up. I have struggled a bit. Don't think it's quite right at the back, where I've got more of a gap on this side than this side. You can see the white paint there, and these two cutouts look slightly different. We've got sticker 15, which obviously if we put them in number order should go on first, and then 16 it goes at the bottom behind it, and this kind of flaps over. I don't know why, but what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do it in that order. I'm going to put this one on first because I'd rather have the top one flap over than the bottom one flapping up, if you know what I mean. Think it might be a better way to do it, so I'll have a go at that. It looks like with this 15, this side's going to cover, this little tab should cover over that gap, but this side I don't think it's going to, so I'm going to try and stretch it over with a bit of heat. If that doesn't work, I'm going to have to resort to some paint or something, but yeah, it is quite tricky to get all this stuff to line up, and there isn't really much tolerance, you don't get much of an overlap, so yeah, very tricky. So let's have a go anyway at getting these two on. So there you go, that did work. So if you're looking, you're a bit short somewhere, a bit of heat, you can actually stretch the sticker, and I've managed to cover over that that gap in the white. So well, I'm quite pleased with that. Let's see if we can get the back finished now. So there she is, all finished. Really quite pleased with the way it's come out. I think most of the stickers have gone on in pretty much the right places. It's a beautiful looking shell. I can't wait to get this thing running. So yeah, looks great, I think. I did also fit on the rear wing. It says to paint this part black before you put these stickers on, but you only really need to paint just each end, just to cover up the white there. And that's on both sides. On the other side there's also a sticker, looks like a kind of radiator effect. And I've test fitted the front, one of the front spot clusters. You do need to paint the back of these chrome buckets in black, which I've done. Yeah, so that's looking okay. So it's taken me a lot longer than I thought it would to complete this. So this video's gone on long enough. I know I was going to try and show you how I wired up the LEDs, but I think I'll leave that to part 3, which I'll dedicate to how I fix these LEDs that I've received in the post. Try and get those wired up and get it all working. So yeah, see how I get on with that. Let's just put it on the chassis to see how it looks. Okay, so you get a better idea with the wheels on there. You can see what it looks like. I might look at getting some more appropriate wheels for this body, but these will do for the moment, for the first test run, I think. So yeah, really pleased with that. And just before I go, I'd like to give a quick shout out. I got a letter from America over the holidays, and it was from my good friend Brent at Adventure Time RC. So thanks for the card, that's going up in my shed, and the 2 great little stickers he sent there. If you haven't visited his channel, I highly recommend you do. It's full of great RC content, and he's a really good guy. So cheers for that, Brent. Thanks for following along. Hopefully you'll join me on part 3, where we see if we can get these LEDs installed. Take care, guys. All the best. See ya.